Hello, I'm back. In this fantasy Dogfight Doubles episode, I wish to nominate suitable pairings from other sci-fi shows and films, starting with Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, which features the Earth Directorate Thunder Fighter and Draconian Hatchet Fighter. As you've probably worked out by now, the Thunder Fighter was developed from the original Colonial Viper concept for Battlestar Galactica, which I mentioned in episode 3. The main difference between the two seems to be the cockpit canopy, which on the Thunder Fighter is significantly longer and located in the middle of the body. As for the Hatchet Fighter, this is actually quite an interesting design, as the central body and dual weapon pods make it look, at least from certain angles, like the business end of a trident. Also, with its single engine, it's easy to distinguish from the Thunder Fighter on a small TV screen. While on the subject of Buck Rogers, I'm not entirely sure if the incident with Traker's Thunder Fighter versus Ovian Fighter qualifies, as that was more like a pursuit than a dogfight. Come to think of it, the same could be said about the Starhopper and Glut Fighter encounter from the original Danger Mouse episode Custard. Moving on to the last starfighter, we have Gunstar 1 and a Kodan fighter. Yet again, there is a pairing matching up a relatively large multi-crew, multi-engine craft against a smaller, utilitarian-looking opponent. Of course, that comment could also apply to the Star Furian Pirate Raider in Babylon 5, with the latter of these two comprising a single triangle-shaped wing. Following this, from Sequest 2032 are the Spectre and Lysander class subfighters. Yes, I know they operate underwater rather than in sky or space, but they do use many of the same tactics and procedures employed by combat aircraft. In any case, with those big wings, the Lysander looks like an aircraft, unlike the Spectre, which seems to be an advanced development of the Stinger single-person mini-sub developed by Lucas. From under the sea, we move to the depths of space, with a Danube runabout and a Marquis Peregrine fighter, as seen in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Like Stargate's Puddle Jumper, the runabout is technically a shuttlecraft that can give as good as it gets. Then again, the Peregrine isn't a slouch when it comes to close combat, as shown by their involvement in the mass attack against Gullivec's ship in the TNG episode Preemptive Strike, not to mention the type's participation in the battle to liberate Deep Space Nine from the Dominion. Last but not least comes the SA-43 Hammerhead and Chig fighter from Space Above and Beyond. Like the Stargate F-302, the Hammerhead is more realistic than some of the craft covered in this series. In fact, the Hammerhead design appeared so realistic that during filming in Australia, the full-size mock-ups were apparently photographed by foreign agents, who believed it was a new fighter type that was about to enter service with the US military. As for the Chig fighter, the rear section seems to share the basic configuration of the droid TIE fighter from Revenge of the Sith. Coincidence, or something else? To be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like and share, and let me know what you think in the comment section. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to be notified about new videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon.